Tequila. Hello, everybody. Hello, my friend. Today is a neat day for me. I've never owned a Lividian Press book, a novel, a big fat one. Never owned one. And today I got one in the mailbox. This one is The Last House on Needless Street by Catriona Ward. And this book has a lot of buzz. It's had a lot of buzz. I've been reading about people talking about this book on Books of Horror Facebook group and probably other places too, but that one comes to mind as recommendations on horror books to read, people talking about having read it and all that kind of stuff. And it caught me off guard in a way because I'm one of the Patreon level member things of Lividian Press. And then one day I get an email in saying, Patreon exclusive, don't tell anybody, don't tell anybody. And it was talking about, we're coming out with Last House on Needless Street, and it's practically ready and going to be shipping very, very soon. I think that was early March, and it was shipping before the end of March. Something along those lines was what they told us, and they said, shh, don't tell people. So just having heard the buzz, I decided I don't want to miss this chance. The book was $95, and having missed out on things before, thinking, doggone it, I should have jumped on that opportunity because now it's too late. I don't want to pay secondary market prices if I don't have to on things that are going to go up. Anyway, regardless of whether they go up or not, I bought one, mashed the buttons, I got it in, and just as promised, it showed up at my place before the end of the month. Excited. So, first Catriona Ward book and first Lividian Press book that I've ever gotten in the mail. So let's take a look at it. Now, I said I was a Patreon member, subscriber to Lividian Press, and it's already paying off in spades, not only the free stuff that I got, but the promised free stuff that I'll get, I can't wait for, but also the fact that I don't know if I'd have been fast enough on the draw to pick this thing up before it was available for general release. I wasn't paying attention that day because I already had mine paid for, but it seemed like it sold out real fast. Nothing worse. If there's one thing in this world that I hate, is being too late for something that I want. And that might have happened to me. So, my first experience opening a book from Lividian Press. Hey, it says 278 on the paper. I wonder if that means something. And I like this foam. I'm a Suntup Editions collector, and this stuff looks familiar. I always brag about on their packaging, but it looks like Brian James Freeman at Lividian Press is paying attention to what the other folks are doing. Seems like he's doing the right things and avoiding the wrong things, which is sweet. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I know you're doing it just for me. Yeah, anyway, thank you. I appreciate it. Learning from mistakes is every bit as important as learning from successes, and we're mixing a lot of successes with getting rid of a lot of mistakes that other people have made. That's enough of that. Hey, look at here, look at here. See what I'm saying? Looks great. If I can get it out, because it's TAT. It's T-A-T, TAT. But I have succeeded. That's good packaging, man. I'm pleased with that. All right. I really like what I see. I like the pictures on the internets, but what I got in my hand so far is even more impressive than that. So I got shrink wrap on it, but here's what you're going to expect. I got number 278. Here's what you're going to expect to take out of your box. And by all means, for the love of all things holy, let's get this shrink wrap off. It's been on long enough, and I've got a better tool for that job. Bill the Butcher over there, he has his purposes, but it's not for taking shrink wrap off of cool books. Awesome. And I just mentioned paying attention to folks that are doing things right, and I mentioned Suntup Editions. Well, this is one of the things that makes Suntup editions neat. And look at here, Lividian Press, neat. I dig it. This is an awesome looking bookmark specific to The Last House on Needless Street. It looks, in a word, terrific. Let's see the back of it. Ooh, one-upping you. There's more artwork on the back of the bookmark. So this is one of those things that you keep with the book. Keep it forever. Dig it, man. Awesome job. We're off to a good start on my Lividian Press experience. So this number 278, I'll take that little tab out. All right, I didn't show you this. So here is what I think seems to be so far making Lividian Press bad to the bone, even if they do drink alone. These slipcases are cool. The cutout, and it's not just a cutout like somebody cut it out. It's actually, if you can see, it's rounded off there. It's not just a flat cut that's going to scratch anything that looks rough or anything like that. Very smooth. Can you see that? Very smooth, like somebody actually did it right. The slipcase itself is not a cheap paper slipcase like you might expect to get from a lot of publishers. I mean, I like slipcases no matter what they're made out of, but some publishers, when you get it, you say this is paper. And this is not paper. This is good stuff, cloth, and there's the back. So if you like to put your books on the shelves backwards, that's what you're going to be seeing. It still do look too cool. It still looks cool. All right, let's set that aside here, and let's look at this artwork. The dust jacket looks phenomenal. So on the front, you see the artwork, which you probably have seen pictures of this before. But a neat thing, it makes the book seem a little bit more high-end, a little bit more classy to me. A lot of times when you have the front of the book, just art. No title, no author, nothing like that. I'd say if every publisher did this every time, eventually it'd get old. But when some publishers are doing it, or they're doing it sometimes, I think it's a neat thing. So I feel like I'm seeing it more often now, and it's cool. I don't think I'd want every publisher to do it on every book. So keep it neat, keep it special, and we're good. I love it. The spine, this is what you're going to see when the book's sitting on my shelf. Not this shelf, it'll be on a different shelf, is that spine, and it looks really good. I tend to like red and blue stuff. I don't know why. Somehow it connects with me, so I dig that. And in the back of our dust jacket here, also some more artwork. And look at here, the hits keep coming. Some more stuff, some artwork on the book boards. And this is a cloth bound book. And let's take a look at our binding there. Looks cool. You got a built-in ribbon bookmark folded over at the bottom. And just by looking at the ends of those pages, seems like there's some artwork in here. Our end papers. Can you see the texture? Textured end papers. Right off the bat, the very first page. Artwork. I want to be showing you this artwork, and if you don't want to see the artwork, if it spoils it for you, cover your eyes. Stick around, but cover your eyes, because I might, well, let's just say this. I definitely will. I guarantee that I definitely will possibly say something that you're going to want to hear. Definitely might say something useful. The signature page. So our book is signed by Ben Baldwin, Sarah Penborough, ever hear of it? And Catriona Ward. This special signed edition of The Last House on Needless Street is limited to 750 numbered copies. This one's number 278. So you might get one, but this one is mine. Mine's on. This one's mine. The signature page is thick. See how thick that is? Feel it. The signature page is thick. It's one of them, you grab it and you feel like, I got pages stuck together. Fat. P-H-A-T, fat. The title page, see what we're talking about there. I'm going to try to see if I can find stuff that's different than the other stuff, because it looks like some of it's repeated. But the artwork in here, already, I'm in. I like it. Our good friend Ben Baldwin hooked us up. And it looks like our other good friend, Brian James Freeman, got him to paint, or got him to make a bunch of pictures for us. because I'm just barely into this book already. Just barely in. I might miss some of these. And I'm skipping over. It looks like the chapter, whatever you would call this. We're getting these images at every chapter. And unless maybe if you look closely, there's a difference between each one. I'll see if I can catch it. How about you see if you can catch it on the next one? See if there's any different. Is that one different at all from the last one? I don't think so, but it might be. Maybe I'm missing something here. More artwork. Just chock full of artwork. Chock full of artwork. That's nuts, man. You can't feel it, but I can. If there's anything that you're going to trust me on, trust me. When you get this book in your hand, if you ever do, you're going to know the difference. Lots of books look very nice. Lots of publishers make books that look beautiful. But when you feel a book, you can feel quality. And when you get this book in your hands, you'll know the difference between this book and many other publishers out there making limited editions. I am that far through the book, and I'll tell you right now, I'm a Lividian Press fan. Already, you got me less than 1/3 of the way through the book. I'm in. Thank you. Did I show you this picture already? All right. I don't know if I'll be able to show them all. I'll flip through here and see if I can find some good ones, see how quickly I can find them, and I'll show you what I find. Nice. So one of the things that I'm hoping for is now that we've got The Last House on Needless Street, it would be really cool if Lividian Press did the Sundial. Let's stick with it, man. Obviously, this book sold out really fast. I reckon that one would sell out really fast as well. The paper is nice. It doesn't feel like what you're going to get on a trade edition at the Barnes & Noble. Everything about this book feels just better. You got that slipcase is phenomenal. The dust jacket artwork is nice. The texture, the quality of the dust jacket, sweet. And it's just full of artwork. And again, I keep getting caught up on these every chapter. You get the artwork there, and it goes all the way to the page edges. So it's not always easy quickly when you're searching to find the artwork and differentiate that from the chapter separation there, whatever you call those things. The things. Man, just so many pictures. So many pictures. I'm a Lividian Press fan. Did I tell you that? If before I was excited about Lividian Press, now I'm a fan. How's that sound? I'm a fan. I got one book in my hand, and now I'm a fan. Brian James Freeman is doing it right, and only success can come of that. We're getting some excellent authors. Joe Hill, Robert McCammon, one of my very favorite authors. Catriona Ward, I'm not going to name them all. You're going to leave people out when you start naming names. But some big-time authors. These are not beginner numbers here. These are pro numbers. And there's our end papers there on the back, just like the end papers on the front. But it just looks too sweet. Everything about this book looks terrific. I can't think of not one single complaint. The ordering process, I bought a book, pre-ordered a book, and got it within at most a few weeks. Don't get any better than that. I mean, how do you beat that? Pre-ordering something and getting it in the mail within a few weeks. We got an amazing slipcase, and I love slipcases. A beautiful dust jacket, beautiful front and back, and it's nice. It feels so nice. Feel it. It feels so nice. It looks so nice. And this is a book that just has people talking for the last year or more, even. The book that has a lot of people talking, an author that has a lot of people talking, and there's, like I said, there's not a single bad thing I can say here. My book looks great. except I put it in the slipcase upside down. Let's put it in the right way. I showed you the wrong way. I was just trying to show you what not to do. I'm going to show you now the right way, how it goes. Looks much better when you do it like that. Once again, Lividian Press, kicking butt, doing it to it, doing the thing. Thank you very much. I'm very pleased with what I got. I can't think of any more lies to tell. So, c'est la vie, baby.